Well, Mrs. Gibbings is this very energetic woman who has more energy than she can actually use. And so, she wants to feed her baby, she wants to, carry on with her husband, and she can't. So she struggles with that, but she's such an upbeat and positive person, she makes a really good heroine. I'm not a mother, so it's kind of hard to know the love of a child. It's so different than any other kind of love, and if you don't have that, it's only something that you can imagine.
I'm going to the club. Mr. Edison's man is electrocuting dogs this evening. He's out to prove the deadliness of alternating current over and above direct...
Dr. Givings is a very passionate doctor. He loves medicine and loves science even more. And he's really into the advances in technology and how they can be married to the medical field and how he can use that to treat patients, specifically women with hysteria, which is a very general term for women suffering from all sorts of ailments. Dr. Givings loves his wife very much. However, Dr. Givings is a little unsure when it comes to intimacy with his wife, and I think that's something that frightens him very much.
How did you come to be a midwife?
I was 33, unmarried, and I hadn't the patience for teaching young children.
Annie is the midwife of the play. She works right alongside Dr. Givings. She is self-educated, works on a farm, and she reads Greek, which comes in handy with her and Mrs. Daldry. The one challenge I faced was acting while not saying anything. Oftentimes Annie is on stage and she doesn't say very much, or she's interacting quietly with other characters, and it was getting the arc of their relationships out without saying much.
I'm supposed to walk about the grounds.
But is it not raining, Mr.
Daldry, I don't know.
Your name?
No, if it is raining. Mr. Daldry is this guy who just has his life together, like good job, good house, but the one issue he has is his wife, who's a little crazy, and he has no clue what's wrong with her, because when he married her, she was completely fine, and instead of thinking like, oh, what's wrong in our relationship that might be causing her to be a little wacky, he's like, oh, she must actually be insane, I have to take her to a doctor's. You think it's going to be really weird and uncomfortable, and it is, but because of that, it's hilarious. Come see the show.
I am breaking his heart. He likes me to be a certain way. And perhaps if I could play the piano...
Mrs. Daldry is a very fun character to play. She is brought to Dr. Givings by her husband because he knows something is wrong with her. He notices she's not the same robust, full-of-life woman that she used to be. And Mrs. Daldry notices that too, and she thinks, they both believe that it has something to do with their marriage falling apart. So Mrs. Daldry's like, well, it must be me. I'll go and do whatever I have to get treated at the doctor, whatever it may be. And she's not told beforehand. It's a big surprise for her. The audience should know that it's okay to laugh here. There are funny parts, there are serious parts, but it's fine to laugh, it's fine to cry.
Okay.
Whatever emotion you're feeling, go ahead.
Jesus, please save me. And he did. Now, why he didn't saved by Henry, I don't.
Elizabeth is a very three-dimensional character. She plays a very important role in the foundation of keeping everyone together in the play, even though it may not seem like that. She is mourning the child, a loss of her own child, and in return nursing someone else's alive child. So the juxtaposition of her in mourning and her having a baby that's not hers is really hard for Elizabeth. It's not as racy as people think it is. It's not such a taboo experience. I think it's more historical and actually monumental of seeing how people actually reacted to situations of hysteria and how they cured it.
I did not wish such a faith myself, so my lips were willing and free and soft. I kissed them. Oh yes, I kissed them.
Leo Irving is an artist from England who has this grand passion for life and art, and for the past 9 months of his life, he has been plagued by heartbreak and depression, and he goes to the doctor as his last resort. Like, he needs help, he's nowhere else to go, and the doctor diagnoses it with a rare form of male hysteria. I think a big challenge with the character is like riding that fine line between pompous artist and genuine man who just loves life. Like, trying to find that happy medium between super in love with everything and in love with themselves.